Okay, so I want to do like just let's talk. We gonna do a story time. I know it's a background. Just shut up. Just let it go. Anyway, and I want to entitle this story time. How I ended up in a Steve Aoki video is because of y'all foes. Thank you. Okay, so we did the video I think in March. So somewhere in March. Sean Ross, the model who's actually in the video with me, and just an FYI, the third part came out today, and I think the next part actually comes out tomorrow. So if y'all want to see what happened with me, good old Larry Lucy, make sure you guys watch. But anyway, I was minding my business on my Instagram, and I just happened to get online, and I had all of these ads. There was no message; it was just a whole bunch of ads. And Sean Ross had posted, I'm doing a video and I need to find somebody where it's a guy who can play a girl and a guy. And so many of you guys tagged me. So I jokingly put, I guess I could do it. Didn't think anything would come from it. I was like, they can cast somebody and it's probably going to be dope, but I don't know what it's for. The next morning, I wake up, I have 2 DMs from, I believe, the producer, and I have an email from the executive producer. And she just said, we have all these influx of people who thought you would be perfect for this part. We looked you up. We think you're amazing. The director thinks you're his top pick for what he wants to do with this project. Are you interested? Are you even in LA? I'm like, I am, yeah, and we talked for a little bit via email. We set up a meeting. I went down there downtown LA to meet them, and it was just great. The young lady who plays Mary, her real name is Madeline. She was there, and I got to meet her. I got to meet the producer and the director. And off top, it was just because I had a fitting. So I had already said I was going to do it. I had a fitting. I was still nervous. I didn't really know what it was for or who it was for. When I spoke to her about it, she was pretty much telling me, this is more of a low budget video because it's just something for a project, like more of a passion project for an artist. I didn't ask who the artist was. She sent me the call sheet and it said DMAC on it, but I didn't know what that meant. Steve Aoki is a huge producer around the entire world. He's known everywhere. He's played with everyone. And still I didn't know. So they didn't say anything to me about when I went to my fitting who it was for at that time. So I was telling her, she was like, this is the pay for it. Are you interested? Is it, what I'm saying? Do you, what do you say to that? And I was like, I'm really more interested in the opportunity more so than the money, because I just, I really like to act. It's something I find fun and interesting, and I really want to do more of. So I was like, this would be just something fun. I can, tell you guys, you go look that up that I was in, because you guys enjoy Scream Queen so much, and it just all this different stuff. So it was just more so just for me to have fun. So then I called Janai, my sister, and I said, I asked him about makeup. Because, I'm very picky about my hair, and I'm very picky about my makeup and who I let in my head, or on my face. So I called her. She knows my face like a book. And I was like, do you want to do my makeup for this video? I don't know. I mean, they're paying me, but they already have a makeup girl. I've never met her. I don't know. Sometimes when you go to certain things, because we are African American, and a zillion other things, sometimes people are, the matching of the foundation is very hard, and you look a little ghostly depending on who's doing your makeup. So just to, I don't want to look crazy. So she was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, I'll pay you. She was like, no. I was like, I'll pay you. Just come with me. And it's also for me to have somebody, so I'm just kind of not there by myself. The only person that I knew was in the video at the time was Sean. That was the only, because he posted it. So I'm just kind of like, okay. So we get there. It's the first day of the shoot. We get there. We go to downtown LA. We look all this makeup, all of this stuff. We get up there. We meet Sean. Everything is cool. We're sitting on the couch, and she's like, yeah, I'm just calling some extras tomorrow for the club scene, and give me a second, and then you're going to go change. And they have like my entire wardrobe there. She's on the phone, and she's like, hey, this is so-and-so, and I'm calling to confirm that you'll be coming tomorrow as an extra for the Steve Aoki video. Janai was like, do you know who this is for? And I was like, So I Googled him while I was sitting there, and I was like, I said, she said it was low budget. She said, well, his budget ain't our budget, so it ain't low budget. Okay, our low budget is no budget. So I was like, okay. So then it kind of, I felt like, okay, this is a real moment right now. Like, this is real different. So we sat there, we spoke to her. He actually came while I was shooting downstairs. We shot in downtown. So we were shooting in one building. So we shot downstairs. So I seen him like briefly. And I was like, okay. So me and Sean spoke and we kind of got to know each other. And I spoke to the other young man who actually played Trev's. His episode is out today. Well, his piece is out today. And you'll see how all of the three of us link up, okay? But and what's crazy about this situation was I literally said like the week before, I'm gonna play a bad bitch in something. Like I just want to go and just fuck some shit up. The way these blessings are set up, Lord, oh my God, you favor me too much. I ain't worthy. So, I was just kind of like, this is crazy. Like, I'm really playing a bad bitch in a situation, and wait till you guys see the end. Okay. So, I was just like, this is crazy. So like literally every single person that was there was super nice to me, from the producer, the director, the assistant director, the cameraman, the boom dude. Everybody was super duper nice. Now, y'all know I'm gay, right? Okay. So, yeah, okay. Usually it's uncomfortable for me to go and do a lot of things because people don't know how to take me because they don't know me. So they kind of treat me, which I'm not gonna say is bad necessarily, but when you don't know a person or how they're gonna react to something, you kind of tiptoe around what not to say. Should I say she? Should I say he? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of situation. She asked me off the rip and I was like, yes, say he. I'm playing Larry and Lucy. If I'm in Lucy Gill, you can call me her. I don't, I'm not offended by it, but I was happy that she took the time to say what she said, which was, I want to understand who you are as a person, because I do not want to offend, because that's none of our, what we're doing. So we shot the first day. I was wearing, Lord, I was wearing this long dress, and I had so many options for wardrobe, and that long dress was the one that they wanted to go to because it was very form-fitting, as you guys see in the video. But also I had some socates that I actually brought for the shoot because it looked like a lot of the shoes that they were trying to give me were more like boots. And that just wasn't gonna work. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go buy some just dope Louboutins just to have in my closet, so whenever I feel sexy, I can throw them on. Okay, well, nobody told me that Christian and Sokate are so petty. So my feet were killing me. So we have a scene that is coming up. You know what I'm talking about when you see it. And we're all walking together, and I'm trying to get on the good foot because it's real rough in these streets. The situation, I know a lot of people were asking me, like, did they ask you to take off your wig? Did you just volunteer? The director came up with that while we were there, and he said, would you mind doing it? I said, no, I haven't been on camera with no wig before. I got hair. Okay, it's a nice little beehive up under here, so I'm cool. If you want to, I take it off. With that, because it was a reveal, for the character, and a lot of times when you do things, it may not be something that you would personally do, but for the betterment of the project, you gotta bite the bullet sometimes. So I bit the bullet. I was cool with the bullet. You hear me? So the next day was the second day, and that was the makeout scene, and it was not in downtown. It was still in downtown, actually. It was just in a different place. It was a little further, almost out of downtown. And I think it was like an old mental hospital that we shot in. And what's crazy is I didn't know any of the extras were there because they had us separated because we were shooting before they got there. So we like went through one area, went around another area, and it's all these people. I'm like, hello. They got y'all stashed over here. Like, okay. But myself, Sean, his friend Karen, I call her Mita, the young man who played Trev's, and Sean's boyfriend, all of us were just, and Janai, we were all kicking it between scenes and having a good time and getting to know people. It was just fun. It was like a great atmosphere. Everybody was there to work, but we also were there to have fun. And even the crew, the wardrobe lady, I forget her name. I think her name is Stephanie, but she was the homie. I love you, Stephanie, if you're watching this, because she made sure that I was comfortable. I had these bracelets that I had to put on every day. And I remember after the third day, all this was sore because they were so tight, and we had degrees. It was continuity problem. So if I didn't wear them on one day, you would see it would look like we shot this on 3 days. So that day was just the makeout scene in the bathroom, which I don't know who the man is. I mean, his name I think is Razor. He's like a wrestler, I believe. But yeah, so they have, like, I didn't get to meet him prior to that. They was like, hey, this is him, you guys are going to the bathroom. So yeah, it was cool. Then we had the upstairs scene, which was me and the 2 dudes. And 2 of those gentlemen I actually met. They were extras, and we were just talking, because I just feel like I've been an extra before and stuff, so I felt the need to talk to everybody. I didn't want nobody to feel like, oh, I'm the star and y'all stay over there. No, it was like, let's all talk. Listen, honey, when we leave here, we all the same. So we got to know each other, and it wasn't like the atmosphere wasn't like that anyway. But one of the guys, who is Mr. Jay Flores, is currently on Big Brother, that is airing right now. So he doesn't know any of this is going on or anything is coming out because he's in the house. Let's see. Third day was the last day, which at this point, me and Janai was very tired because our call times were like 12 in the afternoon, and I do not get up until like 3:30 in the afternoon. So that was rough. And then we were not finishing until like midnight. So yeah, it was a little rough on us. So the third day was just, the second day was also the club scene where I was with, it was me, Mita, and we was getting bump and grinding on the dance floor. But, don't mind my phone. But yeah, it was definitely one of those things where it was such a great environment. You didn't want to go home, but you had to go home because you had to come back the next day, but you was really tired. So the third day was our last shots, which was the limo shots. We were outside in the cold. I wish it was cold now. In the cold for so long. And me and the young lady, Madeline, we really didn't talk for like the first 2 days. It's because she was coming in at different times. I was shooting at different times. So we would say hi to each other, but we didn't get a chance to like bond or vibe or even know each other's name. So when they were doing and setting all the stuff up for the limo and all of the people going into the club, we were having a, I guess you could say a sister girl moment about how our feet hurt because she had on these heels. And, and we were just joking, like, how did my character get there? Did he take an Uber? Because she gets out the limo, but I just walk up. So I was like, okay. And there was a joke about the purse. I'm like, I just hate this geometric ass purse. I wouldn't wear it. But again, it's not about me. I ain't Lucy in real life. So it was a great experience. And I just want to personally thank all of you who have just supported, who have watched, who tagged my name. Just thank you guys, because it's true what they say. It takes a village to build a child. But yeah, it means a lot to me because that gave me a great opportunity. I am currently on Harper's Bazaar. They premiered the video on Harper's Bazaar at 7 a.m. and then Billboard just wrote about my part, the Dope Girls video too. So it's all because of you guys that I'm standing here and I'm able to tell you guys the story time about what happened. And it's true what they say. If I've never said it enough or I haven't said it, each and every one of you guys, just thank you, because you guys have changed my life in so many ways that I didn't think would be possible. And because of this platform and what you guys have done and just reaching out, just being sweethearts. You guys just ask me, I'm okay, how am I doing? And it means a lot to me. So if I haven't said it, amidst all the drama and the shit talking, I do honestly appreciate each and every one of you guys, because y'all all build up this platform that I'm on to hold me. So thank you. And make sure you guys keep watching and watch it again, and then watch it with your friends, and then watch it with your mama, and explain it to your cousins. Watch it again, and then make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, which is Malibu Dollface, on Musically, which is Malibu Dollface 1, and then Instagram, which is Malibu Dollface, of course. Same on Twitter. I don't have Facebook. Because I'll let you guys know when that last part is gonna come. And there's so many other things that is coming up. So I love y'all. Thank you. And thank you to everybody from the video. Dave, Mike, Steve, everybody. Thank you guys. And y'all have a good one. Peace. So the last part is out now. Check the links below if you missed any parts. And I'll talk to y'all later.